In the heart of a dense, ancient forest, where the trees reached up like towering sentinels, there lay a secret that had been lost to time itself. It was said that deep within the forest, hidden beneath a thick blanket of moss and fallen leaves, rested a sword of unparalleled power and significance. The story of this lost sword was woven into the tapestry of legend, passed down through generations. It was known as the Eldertide Blade, a weapon forged by a long-forgotten civilization with the ability to control the very forces of nature. Legends whispered that it could summon lightning from the heavens, command the winds, and even speak to the spirits of the forest. Countless adventurers had ventured into the forest in search of the Eldertide Blade, but none had returned with even a trace of the legendary weapon. Many believed the sword to be nothing more than a fairy tale, a myth to tantalize the dreams of treasure hunters and explorers. One summer morning, a young and determined warrior named Alara decided to embark on a quest to find the Eldertide Blade. Alara had grown up listening to the stories of her ancestors, and the legend of the lost sword had always stirred a fire within her heart. She believed that if she could recover the sword, she could bring peace to the war-torn land beyond the forest and restore balance to nature itself. Armed with her sword, a leather-bound journal filled with knowledge from the elders of her village, and an unshakable resolve, Alara entered the ancient forest. The trees stood tall and imposing, casting a perpetual shadow over the forest floor. Mysterious sounds echoed through the dense foliage, and the air was thick with an otherworldly energy. For weeks, Alara navigated the labyrinthine maze of the forest, facing trials and tribulations that tested her physical and mental strength. She fought off fierce creatures, deciphered cryptic riddles, and even sought counsel from the forest's enigmatic guardians. As the days turned into weeks, Alara's determination began to wane. But just when she was on the brink of despair, a sudden revelation struck her. She remembered an old story passed down from her grandmother, an ancient poem that hinted at the sword's location. With newfound hope, Alara followed the clues from the poem and ventured deeper into the heart of the forest. She eventually arrived at a hidden glade bathed in soft, golden sunlight, where a colossal oak tree stood. At the base of the tree, half buried in the earth and encased in an iridescent cocoon of moss and vines, lay the Eldertide Blade. With trembling hands, Alara pulled the sword from its resting place, and as her fingers closed around the hilt, she felt a surge of power coursing through her veins. Alara returned to her village as a hero, carrying with her the legendary Eldertide Blade. With its power, she brought an end to the war that had plagued her land for generations and worked tirelessly to protect the forest and its secrets. The lost sword had been found, and its true purpose was to restore balance and harmony to the world. And so, the story of the lost sword became a legend once more, this time with Alara as its heroine, a reminder that even the most elusive of dreams can be realized with unwavering determination and the courage to seek the extraordinary.